It's a rainy day. In an old house, a Piran lying on a bed with black circle under his eyes. He also is coughing out of high fever. The person is none other than our MC. As he gets thirsty, he wants to grab the cup of water beside his bed. As he holds the cup, his hands shakes terrible, and due to that, the cup slips from his hand and falls on the ground and breaks apart. Our MC gets frustrated and starts to hit the bed and feels depressed to see that he has truly become useless. Xuan World Continent, where archal dominance prevails and the strong are revered. For ordinary people to become warriors, they must first awaken their martial meridians. Martial meridians, channels within the human body, capable of sensing and absorbing spiritual energy, the foundation of warriors. They can transport spiritual energy to every corner of the body, granting warriors the ability to cut rivers with a blade, summon wind and rain, and even possess the power to destroy the heavens and earth. Our MC's name is Lu Hao. A month ago, he awakened 4 martial meridians. He is the new generation top disciple of the Lu family in Tianqi City. However, his misfortune begins when he inadvertently discovered that his peer Lu Xiaolin was mistreating a female disciple in secret. By seeing this scene, he couldn't control himself and goes to attack Lu Xiaolin. But Lu Hao didn't know that this is a trap set by the clan chief Lu Tianyun for him while Lu Hao was attacking. Lu Xiaolin, the clan chief, Lu Tianyun, comes from behind and punched Lu Hao, clan chief. Lu Tianyun is Lu Xiaolin's grandfather. It turns out that they were envious of Lu Hao's growth, so they set up this nasty trap to destroy him. The female disciple tells that Lu Hao was assaulting her, and Lu Xiaolin comes by. And after seeing this, Lu Xiaolin saves her. After hearing the statement from the girl, everyone thinks Lu Hao as the criminal, and they completely crippled his martial meridians and exiled him from the clan. At present, Lu Hao is living alive as a cripple, and he is very depressed because there is nothing he could do in his life as a cripple. Lu Hao looks at the table and sees a letter he then starts to read. 10 years east of the river, the golden scales transform into a dragon at times. I've returned to Xuan Sword Sect. You must pull yourself together. Hua Di Yi. This is the text written on the letter. The letter is sent by Hua Di Yi. She was the only one who cared for Lu Hao during his downfall. She's also a disciple of the revered Xuan Sword Sect. As Lu Hao reads the tells, he remembers the words of Hua Di Yi to live a life with determination. Lu Hao refuses to give up and wants to make some actions or else he won't be able to pay back Lu Xiaolin and Lu Tainyun. Lu Hao gets up from the bed with his shaky body and decides that he will leave the Tianqi city as Lu Tainyun already view him as an enemy. Lu Hao then goes to the Tianqi weapon shop and sees a sword, but he could not buy it as he was expelled from the clan, and now he does not have enough money to buy a nice sword. As Lu Hao is leaving the city, so he must have a sword for self-defense, or else it will be perilous, so he tells the owner to show him something much cheaper. At that time, Lu Xiaolin comes there with his 2 bodyguards and tells Lu Hao that he didn't see him for a month, so he thought he died. By seeing Lu Xiaolin, Lu Hao gets shocked. Then the 2 guards rush towards Lu Hao and captures him according to Lu Xiaolin's order. Lu Xiaolin then goes to Lu Hao, and by grabbing his mouth, he tells him to kneel down and apologize to him for assaulting clan members, or else he will kill him. Lu Hao replies that even the sky collapses. He will never kneel down and apologize for a false accusation. By hearing this, Lu Xiaolin kicks Lu Hao on the belly and continuously kicks him. As Lu Xiaolin is in the 2nd stage of qi concentration, it is very hard for Lu Hao, who is a cripple, to endure the kicks. Lu Hao starts to vomit blood. Even after seeing this, Lu Xiaolin didn't stop, and he gets even more furious and decides to disable Lu Hao's lower body. Lu Xiaolin kicks at the hip of Lu Hao so hard that Lu Hao burst into screams out of huge pain. Lu Hao's spine gets cracked, so he lost all sensations on his legs and cannot move his lower part. As he thinks that he will die now, at that time, A sound comes from his cracked spine, and from there a bright golden light shines, and a golden dragon come from that light. After that, his cracked spine starts to recover, and he begin to regain his feeling in lower body. Lu Hao then remembers his father mentioning that the Lu clan might have the potential to awaken the divine dragon bloodline. Once awakened, its potential is immeasurable. The divine dragon bloodline is a special power that can suppress other martial meridians. The conditions for awakening it are still unknown, but the immense power of the divine dragon bloodline can bring a warrior's own power to its zenith, unmatched by any other martial meridian. Lu Hao thinks that he has awakened the divine dragon bloodline. While he was thinking all of this, Lu Xiaolin gets angry and wants to kill him in this kick. By hearing this, Lu Hao comes to his senses, sees a kick is coming towards his face. He quickly dodged it and takes the sword of Lu Xiaolin from his waist and pushed Lu Xiaolin with the sword. He then quickly gets up and slashes Lu Xiaolin with the sword. By getting hit from the sword, Lu Xiaolin flies away and falls on the ground, spitting blood from his mouth. Lu Hao goes towards Lu Xiaolin and points the sword at and said that he will take his revenge for making him cripple. After saying this, he stabs the sword in the thigh of Lu Xiaolin. He then takes the sword out and again stabs it into Lu Xiaolin's another thigh and tells that this is for his grandfather Lu Tianyun. Lu Hao was totally out of control. He again takes the sword out and directly stabs it to the meridian of Lu Xiaolin and breaks him. Meridian, after making Lu Xiaolin a cripple, Lu Hao quickly runs away from the place. The market's people get shocked to see Lu Xiaolin gets crippled by Lu Hao. This news spread like wildfire and eventually goes to the ears to Lu Tianyun. By hearing this, Lu Tianyun gets furious and orders all the clan members to search for Lu Hao and bring him here so that he can be skinned alive. The clan members start to search for Lu Hao thoroughly but couldn't find him, as Lu Hao has already left the city and goes to hiding inside a mountain. It's been 3 days. Lu Hao is inside a mountain. Inside the mountain, he sits on a lotus position and starts to meditate. It's said that those who awaken the divine dragon bloodline can rejuvenate their martial meridians and develop an inheritance of meridians beyond ordinary ones. But for some unknown reasons, even after awakening, Lu Hao still haven't restored even one ordinary meridian. He then thinks to combine it with the Lu clan's ancestral technique, the Golden Dragon 9 transformation. Legend has it that the Golden Dragon 9 transformations is the Lu clan's most potent cultivation technique. After 9 transformations, one can defy heaven and earth with an indestructible body of gold. However, after years of practice by clan disciples, it's been found to be completely useless, and now it is considered a discarded technique. Nonetheless, the Golden Dragon 9 transformations are known by every Lu clan descendant, so it's worth a try. Lu Hao thinks. Lu Hao then activates the technique and combines them both and starts to train. A month and a half has passed. Lu Hao has recovered one ordinary meridian, and his cultivation has also returned to the second stage of QE condensation. Indeed, the Golden Dragon 9 transformations must be used in conjunction with the Divine Dragon bloodline. Furthermore, Lu Hao have successfully opened an inheritance meridian. It's commonly said that cultivating with an inheritance meridian is as fast as having 5 ordinary meridians, and if 2 people have the same level of cultivation, the one with an inheritance meridian will have greater combat power than someone with 5 ordinary meridians. Once Lu Hao restore the remaining 3 ordinary meridians, his cultivation speed will surpass that of a genius with 8 meridians, while ordinary meridians are limited to 8. Inheritance meridians have no such restriction, although opening an inheritance meridian is difficult and requires special circumstances or rare treasures. Lu Hao then thinks that if he'll have the opportunity to open other inheritance meridians in the future, But Lu Hao also gets happy as the day of demise for Lu Tianyun, who is at the 6th stage of true qi concentrate, is not far away. Then at the nighttime in the deep forest outside the city, Lu Hao encounters a 2nd stage mutant beast, Howling Moon, Azure Wolf. The strength of this Howling Moon. Azure Wolf can rival that of a 3rd stage of Kwai condensation martial artist. By seeing it, Lu Hao wonders if he, as a 2nd stage of qi concentrate, will be able to handle the wolf. The wolf then makes the first move and rushed at Lu Hao. Lu Hao also shows courage and also rushes towards the wolf. The two of them clashes in the mid-air. The wolf slashes Lu Hao's chest, and Lu Hao cuts the wolf from the middle and emerge victorious. Lu Hao gets surprised to see the effects of the dragon bloodline over his physical body, even after taking a hit from the Howling Moon. Azure Wolf, he didn't get any major injury. Lu Hao then starts to cut the wolf to get the beast crystal inside it. Beast crystals hold the energy of fierce beasts and can be used for cultivation to increase one's strength, making them valuable treasures for martial artists. After a while, Lu Hao gets the crystal and gets happy by seeing it. While he was happy to get a beast crystal, he heard a voice coming from his back. Lu Hao quickly turns his back and sees that it is Lu Xiaolin. Lu Xiaolin tells Lu Hao that he will chop him into pieces and feed him to the dogs. Lu Hao gets surprised to see Lu Xiaolin. Lu Hao then asked Lu Xiaolin that how is he here as he was disabled by him. Lu Xiaolin replies that after he disabled him, the main clan sent a secret realm expert to Tangquai City, and that secret realm expert saved him. Lu Hao gets a bit shocked by hearing that a secret realm expert saved Lu Xiaolin. Lu Xiaolin then says to Lu Hao that he disabled him by a sneak attack, but today he has come fully prepared to crush him. Lu Xiaolin then orders his subordinates to go and kill Lu Hao, and whoever kills him first will be rewarded heavily. His subordinates get scared to attack him. One of them said that, even though they are at 4th stage of qi concentrate, but they are no match for a guy who just killed a Howling Moon, Azure Wolf, with a single attack. As Lu Xiaolin hears this, he punches the guy and makes his spit blood. Lu Xiaolin gets mad, as he cannot believe how a useless guy like Lu Hao defeats a Howling Moon, Azure Wolf. He then tells his subordinates to watch him as he kills Lu Hao. By seeing this, Lu Xiaolin jumps off the cliff and launches a plum attack at Lu Hao. Lu Hao also launched his attack. The attacks clashed in the mid-air. Lu Xiaolin laughs because he thinks that his technique is superior than Lu Hao's technique. But after a while, his laughter turns into his doom as he sees a golden dragon pierce through his plum attack and moves towards him. Lu Xiaolin shouts out of fear, but it was of on use as the dragon hits him, and a huge explosion occurs. Lu Xiaolin then falls on the ground with his body covered in blood. Lu Hao gets impressed to see that, even though he and Lu Xiaolin used the same martial arts, but because of his blessed dragon god, bloodline, and the golden dragon, 9 transformation, he and Lu Xiaolin are in different world. Lu Hao walks towards Lu Xiaolin and said that at the last time he spared him, but he again comes to him looking for his death. Lu Xiaolin begs Lu Hao to spare him, but Lu Hao gets mad and decides to kill Lu Xiaolin. Lu Hao then kicks Lu Xiaolin and ends his life. By seeing this, the subordinates of Lu Xiaolin kneels down and begs to Lu Hao to spare them. Lu Hao tells them that can live if they tells him everything about the secret realm expert that Lu Xiaolin mentioned. After that, the subordinates tells Lu Hao everything and leaves. After they leaves, Lu Hao thinks that the main Lu clan has discovered a new blessed land capable of accommodating 100,000 people, but he cannot get it. That's why the main Lu clan sent a secret realm expert to Tangquai City. Lu Hao heard from the subordinates of Lu Xiaolin that the expert had come to search for his parents and wants to prevent him from returning to the main clan. But Lu Hao cannot understand it why the expert will be searching for his parents because his parents were killed by fierce beasts when they went on a mission, and this incident occurs when Lu Hao was a child. After hearing all this, Lu Hao gets that there is something suspicious about his parents' death. In this world, martial arts have 10 major realms, each divided into 9 Subo realms. The major realms are the Body Tempering Realm, Kui Condensation Realm, True Kui Realm, and Holy Martial Realm. After that comes the Yellow Extreme Realm, Profound Extreme Realm, Earth Extreme Realm, and Heaven Extreme Realm, collectively known as the 4 Extreme Secret Realms. Those who enter the Secret Realm are without exception the top experts in the Empire. Although there are legends of Unity Realm and Martial God Realm, experts beyond the 4 extreme secret realms. But now a secret realm. Expert is looking for Lu Hao, so he has to be very careful.